What if I told you that one of the world's most famous cigars wasn't just a luxury item, but a key to unlocking a hidden reality? That is the absolutely incredible idea behind the thriller novel, Trinidad Fundadores, El Mito. And today, we're going to dive deep into its secrets.
A portal, a key. Just let that sink in for a second. This one line from the book tells you everything you need to know. We're not just talking about tobacco here. This is a story about a secret that could, supposedly, change reality as we know it. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, to really get a grip on the conspiracy at the heart of this novel, we first have to understand the official story of this legendary cigar. So, here's the story you'll find in the history books. The Trinidad cigar starts its life in 1969 as this super exclusive diplomatic gift. It wasn't even available to the public until almost 30 years later. See? A nice, clean, simple timeline. While the novel says that this simple story is the absolute perfect cover for a truth that is much, much older. And this is the exact question that kicks the whole book into high gear. It basically asks, what if everything we think we know is just a carefully built lie? A lie designed to hide a truth that's not only ancient, but also incredibly dangerous. So this is really where we go down the rabbit hole. The book imagines that the real Trinidad cigar isn't just made of tobacco. It's a tool of alchemy, a channel for some kind of secret cosmic power. And like any great secret, this one has people trying to protect it and people trying to steal it. At the very core of the story, you've got these two ancient groups locked in a secret war that's been raging for centuries, all to control the cigar's true power. So on one side, you have the Guardianes Trinidad. They're the preservers, the protectors of this sacred knowledge. And on the other side, you've got the Conclave del Gallo Negro, a shadowy group that wants to take that ancient power and use it for their own dark agenda. It's the classic protectors versus the predators. The Guardians, as they're imagined in the novel, are this incredible brotherhood. Their history supposedly goes all the way back to the indigenous Taino people and ancient European secret societies. For them, this cigar isn't for smoking. No way. It's a sacred tool for enlightenment, and they have literally sworn their lives to protect it. And of course, where there are heroes, there have to be villains. The Conclave is this ruthless bunch of merchants and rogue artisans who got kicked out of the Brotherhood. They don't see anything sacred here. To them, it's just a formula to be cracked, copied, and used to grab power and make a ton of money. Okay, so what is this massive secret that they're all fighting about? Well, the novel's big idea is that the cigar itself isn't just a cigar. It's actually a complex, coded message written in the language of tobacco. And in the book, the code starts with the cigar's physical shape, its size. These numbers you're looking at, 192 millimeters long by a 38 ring gauge, well, the story claims they are anything but random. They are the very first key to unlocking the whole mystery. Now get ready for this, because this is where it gets really wild. The book claims these specific measurements are tied to universal patterns like the Fibonacci sequence. Yeah, the same sacred geometry that architects supposedly used to build the great cathedrals of the world. The idea is that a cosmic blueprint is literally rolled right into the cigar. But it's not just the size, right? It's what's on the inside. The novel describes a blend of 7 sacred leaves, each one from a secret piece of land. But the real magic is how they're assembled. The roller has to arrange them in a very precise, ritualistic pattern. It's almost less like rolling a cigar and more like casting a spell. And the mystery just gets deeper and deeper. The book layers in all these incredible details, like ancient Taino symbols that are supposedly hidden in the veins of the tobacco leaves, or fermentation that's timed perfectly with the cycles of the moon. Even the factory's architecture is said to follow sacred geometry. Every single part of it is another piece of the code. So all of this, the secret societies, the sacred math, the lunar cycles, it all leads to one final massive question. What is this thing even for? What is the ultimate purpose of this unbelievably complex object? I mean, what are these two factions really fighting to get their hands on? It's pretty clear by now that this is about way, way more than just making the world's most perfect cigar. And here it is, the ultimate secret of the novel. The true purpose of the Trinidad Fundadores isn't for smoking. It's supposed to be a key that can unlock human consciousness itself, a tool to build a bridge between our world and whatever lies beyond it. So look, while Trinidad Fundadores El Mito is a fantastic piece of fiction, it does leave you with this pretty fascinating thought.
It makes you wonder about the power of belief, the power of ritual, and it asks whether any object, if crafted with enough intention, can become something more than just the sum of its parts. Maybe even a key to a deeper understanding of ourselves?